All right, it's time to start solving and graphing solutions of absolute value equations. Now, I'm not going to solve this equation in this video. Instead, I want to do something a little more simple. Let's look at the absolute value. Let's do this equation instead. Let's take the absolute value of x and set it to 5. Now, I want to solve this equation. That means I want to find a value for x that when I take it the absolute value of x, I will get 5 back. All right, now let's see. The one thing I know that in case 1, I could put in a 5 for x. If I put in a 5 for x, I will end up with 5. How do I know that? Because the absolute value of 5 is equal to 5. But here's the thing. With absolute value, there's also another case. Case 2, I can also put in a negative 5. Okay, why could I do that? Because the absolute value of negative 5 is also 5. So when we are solving absolute value equations that have variables and we do not know the values of the variables, we have to consider two cases. In case 1, whatever is inside that absolute value bar could be positive. And in case 2, whatever is inside that absolute value bar could also be negative. And either positive or negative, we would get the same solution. Okay? So I need to keep that in mind when we start solving the equations that look like this. I think it will help make a little more sense.